Right, from the top.
From the top.
From the top. We definitely haven't done this several times. This is first take, right? We're on our way to Driftland for the final round of Driftcup. What are your predictions? Give me something.
I predict it's still another 2.5 hours till we get there.
It's been a long drive. A very long drive. At the moment, I'm 4th in the championship, I think. Pretty sure 4th. I don't think realistically there's any chance I can get above 3rd, because for that to happen I would have to come first in qualifying and win the whole event, and all the people above me would have to just die, basically.
That can be arranged.
Yeah, alright, we'll put out a hit. Danny Wyman, make sure you get him first.
Hit on Danny Wyman, you fucking nearly took him out yourself.
You nearly took me out.
Cork.
Oh right, yeah.
Right for the face.
Yeah. But yeah, so realistically, I think the best we can kind of hope for is to just stay at 4th, because there's quite a few people below me that could overtake me, kind of thing.
Yeah, looking to maintain that position.
Yeah, so we need to qualify well. I don't think qualifying will be too much of a struggle. I think we'll qualify somewhere sort of mid-pack maybe. I don't know, we'll see. And then from there, just as long as I get past top 32, I think I'll be happy. If we get top 16 or top 8, that'll be good. Obviously, if we can do any better, bonus, but we'll see. You know how it is. Nothing's really changed on the car, I don't think, since the last round.
We took off the aircon compressor, so it's going to be so much faster.
It's going to be race weight now. It's going to be so fast.
I made the one straight exhaust tip on the car also a slash cut, so it's now twin slash cuts.
They didn't know about that.
And now they do.
Now they do.
It was a nice bodge job.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, nothing changes. No turbos yet, but that will be getting done as soon as this round of Driftcup is over, basically. We're going to start on that. I guess we should just cut straight to practice, because again, we've got one day of practice tomorrow at Driftland. They're not running the normal layout either, are they?
It's running
a weird
backwards.
layout. Yeah. So, God knows what that's going to be like. I'm imagining it's going to be second gear all the way, though, don't you think?
Yeah, but I think you could probably hit 3rd for up to the wall, depending on how grippy it is.
If I can change gear quickly.
Cut to one of Chris's track animations.
I don't know if I can be asked, I'll be honest. I didn't for the last round, because I thought, you know what, not that many people watch this. I'm not putting the effort in. It takes so long to make those fucking animations and voiceovers and put the pictures up. So maybe you'll see one. Maybe I'm feeling productive when I edit this. Maybe not.
Maybe it'll just be a picture.
Maybe I'll just flash up a picture of the track layout now, and then you've got a rough idea of what we're doing. And then, yeah, we'll just go straight to practice tomorrow morning, which will be a full day of practice, and then we get a little bit of practice the next day, and then the competition. So, enjoy. Alright, so as you can see, we have made it to Driftland, just doing some practice now. As usual, I'm not getting on very well at the start, but it's kind of just normal. I just accept that the first like 10 or 20 laps are going to be pretty shit. Maybe not 20. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting used to the track. It's a very different layout to what we've ever done before when I've been to Driftland, so yeah, we've got to learn that. It's quite tight and technical and fairly slow for the most part. Like it's all second gear. Looking like it's gonna rain, so this might get a bit slippy. I need to lower the tyre pressures a bit more anyway, to be fair. It feels a bit too slippery. But we'll do a few more laps like this and just gonna get used to the track layout. Too much, just to sort of extend out to a few flips, but it's starting to come together a bit. Oh, we're chasing another 350 that I want to say I recognise him, but I also don't, so I don't know, I've no idea what to expect from him, no idea what setup the car has or anything. We will see. kept his finger out the window, Luke. That was a nice touch. Getting close, then backing off, and then getting close. Not ideal. On the inside of the truck all the time. I could see him like nodding his head as I was getting closer. Oh, it's great fun. I think I panicked because I thought I was going to hit him. We're going out for qualifying, first qualifying run. As usual, it's been quite a while since practice, probably about an hour and a bit, so you know, I feel really out of practice, but we'll go and see what we can do. guys, we qualified in 12th place. So not my best qualifying, but not my worst. Fairly happy with that. Like, I was a little bit disappointed, not so much with the position, but just I thought I did a lot better on my second run, but I think as usual I scored a higher score on my first run. But yeah, it is what it is. We're the second battle up. These guys are just going out now for the very first battle. We're going to get to Martin Giles. Yeah, should be interesting. I'm not really sure what to expect from him because I only did one practice run with him. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes really. I'm leading first because I qualified slightly higher. So we'll just wing it and see what happens. That always goes well, doesn't it? Says I should have that. Oh, you never know. You never know. I was a bit far inside on the track on some of the sections. Definitely dives weren't great on the transitions, but I felt like I got enough proximity that hopefully it'll be okay. I can't get out because there's no fucking handbrake. Awesome. Cheers, man. Yes, got it. I feel bad for not getting out, but like the handbrake don't work, so I get out with the engine running. Alright, we're going out for the top 16 battle. I'm chasing first, so let's go see how this goes. Fucking chase run I've ever done. Oh god, I was so disappointed with myself. That was fucking garbage. Every part of it. Some what?
Luke's left me some milk and butter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, I'm
You're
well
like
excited.
the king of the milk and butter people.
I can't get that butter at home, so I'm well happy. It's
Special
country
butter.
life, mate, it's the one. Can't get country life in the country. Who'd have fucking thunk it?
How does that make any sense?
It's out of the BMW.
What?
What? Only BMW?
Well, has he not told you? So earlier,
What?
there were two
Explain.
BMs on the.
acting like very good.
There were two BMs in a race.
Right.
So I went,
In a
who's going to
race?
win, Bryn?
As in a drift?
As in like a drift
That's
thing.
not a
Yeah.
race.
Okay, right. Well, yeah, anyway. So I went, Bryn, who's going to win? He went, the BM. And I was like, Bryn, they are both BM.
He's not good with cars, are you, Bryn?
I know nothing about it.
This one time, right, he thought a BMW was a Mazda RX-8.
Yeah, that was...
What a
who was
fucking
that?
idiot.
Was that me, Chris?
Really? He's like, was he?
I mean, it was actually me, but I'm just taking the piss.
Oh, I'm sorry now.
What are you on about?
I didn't know. I only saw a quarter of it, right? Anyway, this is the guy who won, Mr. Andy Frost. I just want to say, I called it out from the start of the season that he was really good.
Well, that's because he's sick. Look at him. Look how smug he is.
Look at that smug cunt.
Can't be. I'm in my granddad mobile.
Yeah, so he won this event, he's won the whole championship. Fair play, fair play. And he's only got about the same power as me, so yeah, I need to stop using the lack of power as an excuse. But yeah, fair play to him. He's going up to BDC next year with me as well, because I somehow ended up finishing in 4th in the championship still, I think. Apparently, that's what I've been told. Bryn, did I finish 4th in the championship?
I only know what you know, and that's not very much.
Okay, what, just in general, yeah. Does he still look cool though?
The sun's gone down.
Are you still videoing?
It'll be like an 8 now, the sun's gone down.
8. You wouldn't bang him?
I'd probably still bang him, mate. I'd bang like down to a 6.
Words to live by with Bryn. That's going on your fucking tombstone. You would have banged down to a 6. So did you sustain any more damage this round? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, man. Of a quarter.
I mean, that was from another time. That wasn't me though, was it? I think Danny Wyman did some more damages here. Good old Danny Wyman.
This developed throughout
yeah.
the weekend every time he lost the bumper, which was 3 times.
Yep. Yeah, he did do 3 loops, didn't he?
Yeah.
3
Kept
loops.
having to go get it. Looked like a dick running back through the bumper above my head.
He loves it really. This is what Bryn lives for.
It is what Bryn lives for.
It is what Bryn lives for. This is Bryn. This is what Bryn lives
Where's this come
for.
from as well? That's red.
Don't remember any red cars hitting him. That must be Cleveland, but I don't think any red car hit you, did it?
Quite plasticky, that's definitely a cone.
Yeah, no red cars hit.
About time you get a clipping point.
Hey! I like this guy. My car survived. I don't think I got any damage because I didn't do anything interesting really. I got a load of rubber marks on here somehow at the front, which always seems to happen to me. No one else ever seems to get that, but somehow I do. On both sides. Not sure what that's all about. But yeah, car survived. I survived despite my shockingly bad driving on that last chase run. Finished 4th in the championship. Can't complain. Alright, so that was the final round of Drift Cup. Happened to be my worst result of the year as well, going out in top 16, but what are you going to do? Obviously, as you can tell, I was a bit frustrated at how I did in that top 16 battle, just because I know I could do so much better. I just made loads of stupid mistakes. One really big mistake that made me straighten up, and then, yeah, I think that pretty much cost me the whole battle. But I'm not going to dwell on that too much. I'm not going to ramble on about it, because I want to do a separate video, just kind of like a season in review kind of thing, like looking back at each round of Drift Cup and just giving my thoughts on it, like now, how I feel about it, looking back in retrospect. So, yeah, I think that could be interesting. Maybe talk about a few things that I didn't actually mention in the videos at the time, stuff like that. So I think that could be a good video. And yeah, now I'm just kind of looking forward to next season. Obviously, a lot of interesting things happening now because season's over, the Drift Cup season. Because we finished in top 4, we are moving up to BDC, British Drift Championship, the Pro-Am series. If you finish in top 4 of Drift Cup, like in the championship, you have to move up to BDC Pro-Am. If you finish 5th to 8th, you get the choice. And to be honest, towards the end of the Drift Cup season, I was thinking even if I finish like 5th to 8th, I think I'm going to move up, just because it'll be a higher standard of drivers and cars and everything. It'll push me more, and it'll also probably be easier to practice because everyone's going to be, well, maybe not everyone, but a lot more people are going to be on like the right line all the time and making less mistakes and that sort of thing. So it should make it easier to practice chase runs at least, because you're going to have better lead runs to follow, in theory. I'm not really sure what to expect. I mean, I've watched BDC Pro-Am on like live streams and stuff all the time, but in terms of what it's actually going to be like, I have no idea. But more exciting than that, we're going to be doing the twin turbo stuff on the 350 before then. Basically, the plan is to do pretty much tomorrow, start on the twin turbo stuff, and just try and get it done as soon as possible. But in reality, it's going to be at least a couple of months, I think, especially as we're going to get the engine built as well by Abbey Motorsport. So yeah, there's going to be time spent for them doing that. There's going to be all sorts of stuff to do, but there'll be a whole separate series of videos on that. So again, I'm not going to explain that too much in this video, but yeah, the next few months, twin turbos, and then hopefully get that done by the end of the year. Then do a few practice days at like Santa Pod or somewhere in sort of January, February, and then BDC starts in March, I think. Even though it seems ages away now, by the time I've spent all this time doing the turbo stuff, it's probably going to be pretty soon. And I'm not sure like how well I'm going to gel with the car once it's got more power and more grip and everything. It might take a lot of learning, like a lot of getting used to. I don't think I'm just going to be able to hop into it and just pick up where I left off, especially with having like basically what 3 or 4 months off of drifting. I think that's one reason. It's a bit of a shit excuse, but I think that is one reason I didn't do so well at this event of Driftcup, was because it was the longest gap that I had all year, I think, of no drifting. And it did feel like it when I started doing chase runs. I was like, oh god, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm just panicking and pulling the hydro when I shouldn't be, left foot braking when I shouldn't be, and just just generally didn't feel that comfortable. So I'm pretty happy with how the top 32 run went, because I feel like I did actually do a decent chase run there, which I hadn't really done up until that point all weekend. So yeah, it's hard for me, like, having a long break from drifting. This road is ridiculously noisy, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me, but I'll just talk a bit louder. But yeah, having like long breaks, I mean, that's not even a long break for most people. Like, it was what, 6 weeks or something that I didn't do any drifting for, which is not a long break for most people, but for me, I just need to keep practicing and keep kind of in it to stay at the same level, whereas some people can have like 6 months off and then come back and be pretty much straight back where they were. But for me, it doesn't work like that. Like, I need to keep practice. So I don't really know what I'm going to do over winter. I might end up just focusing all my time on the twin turbos. So anyway, there'll be separate videos of all that stuff, so that's probably going to do it for this one. Next video will probably be starting on the twin turbo stuff, so yeah, we'll see you there.